Okay guys, so this video is me trying to help you all figure out how to take notes. Because remember, notes are now outside of class. They are not part of the what's going on in class now. So we're going to do all of our notes before we come to class, so that way then we can just do the work and focus on doing the harder stuff while we're all together, rather than me sending you to do stuff at home and having some struggle there. So we're hoping that this is a better situation. We're going to try it. Okay. So what you have to get done before you come to class on Monday or Tuesday, depending on if your A or B day, is you need to find out where to get the textbook and find out where to get the slides. Now, first off, on your portal, so mine looks different because I got extra teacher stuff, right? But the dashboard, you need to go into this, applications, like that, and you got to find McGraw-Hill. So you can type in MCG and it should pop up, or you can just scroll down until you see the M's. Yeah, there it is right here. And when you find it, you bookmark it. See right there, that little thing on the bottom? Mine's bookmarked. So when it's bookmarked, it pops up in your dashboard. So when you're on your dashboard right here, you see that guy. Okay? So if you select McGraw-Hill, what you're going to get is all your McGraw-Hill textbooks. So it could be English, it could be history, or chemistry. So yours are going to have a little tile like this. Okay? So you're going to select advanced chemistry. Now, right now it's already selected where I was at last time, but you can see there's lots of stuff on yours. It's not quite like mine. Yours is going to have less things. I have more stuff because I'm a teacher. But the main thing is you're going to do is browse the course or hit the ebook, one or the other. Okay? And you're trying to get to chapter 3, and you want lesson 1 or section 1 or part 1 or whatever. Because essentially, unit 1, day 1 is lesson 1, unit 2, day 2 is lesson 2, and unit 1, day 3 is going to be lesson 3. So you have like a little idea how they kind of all go together. Okay, so you're going to select that, and all you have to do is read this bit right here. Okay, early ideas about matter, and it's not very large. It's not a lot of stuff. You got some things to look at. You got tables. Here you've got the ask yourself stuff. You can highlight things in here. You can do lots of stuff with the actual textbook. It's not just you got vocab words you can look at and try to make some notes on that, right? You have options. You got pictures to look through, and honestly, it's done. That's it. And there's like an online lesson quiz. I guess you could try. I could schedule that if you want, but I'm not going to make y'all do that. But you do have just that to look at. So you read through this section, okay, which you can see, not very big, so don't be complaining about me making you read, okay? So you got that, and then you go to your homepage, okay? Now, to find the slides, they're in different places. I gave you multiple ways to get there. Now, yes, you can go to the modules, find day 2, unit 0, and select the info page, and you get this thing. Scroll down after you see all the stuff we did last class, but you see the very bottom, it talks about the flipped classroom model, right? Reviewing expectation next time. We got, boom, the notes. That's the slides. So if you click on that, what you're going to get is this. Okay? And you can see that the very first slide tells you exactly what you're doing with this, right? You're copying down these notes. May not be enough. It's suggested you read both the brief slides and the reading. Then you take your notes. All right? So when you come to class on the third day of class, aka Monday or Tuesday, you want to have some kind of notes. And if you don't, you get a pop quiz. Okay? Hey, look at that. Some of you are already like logging in and looking at stuff. That's funny. Okay. So, looks like I have that open twice there. All right, so you know all the slides, got it there. I also gave you all this. So if you go to announcements, all right, here we've got, after my welcome letter, you've got taking notes. All right, so here we have, you click right here, and you get a Google Doc. Now it talks about it, right? All that sort of stuff. And then we get this. Now I want you to remember This is a living document, which means that we're going to keep adding to it. Okay, so basically I'm going to add notes for each time we meet, and it's going to build the whole thing, and you're going to have everything ready by unit 1, day 7 to take your test. So all this stuff is what's going to be on your test. Okay, so the slides that I just showed you, you select this right here. So if I tap it, it shows, hey, look, it's linking right to that one, right? And if I tap this one, hey, look, it's linking to day 2, and this one's linking to day 3 and day 4. You know how everything has a color code, right? Now, I will tell you that those ones are just the opening slides. They don't have everything loaded, so they're not ready for you guys yet. I'm still tweaking those. All that's ready for you to copy down right now is Unit 1, Day 1. So when you get in there, those you want to get copied. Now, eventually, I might start working ahead, so if you peek ahead sometimes, you might see that I've got slides ready, and you can start getting on it if you want to, okay? But you can kind of see, like, the chapters that are correlating to everything. We're going to go from Chapter 3. We're going to kind of dip back into Chapter 2 a little bit, kind of get some background, and then we're going to jump into Chapter 5, 1, 2, and 3, and then we're going to stop for Unit 1, okay? So that's kind of where we're going for this bit, okay? And that's it. That's all you're doing, okay? So make sure you got good notes when you come to class on Monday or Tuesday, and we won't have a pop quiz. We'll see if anybody can do that. I'm going to have a pop quiz ready to go for every class, so we'll see if you guys make it. I don't know. It's the first time. You might surprise me. I think I might be surprised. I'm already quite pleased with every class I've got, so I'm hopeful. All right. Well, if you have any questions, come see me before school on Monday or Tuesday, and I'll be happy to help you. Otherwise, have a great weekend. Take deep breaths, guys. You made it through the first week. You have 8 more to go, and we're done with 1 grading period. See that? 1 down. You got this. All right. Mr. Ely out.